Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Here's Fultz. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Pass to Westbrook. George left side. Now Zubac. Leonard outside. Puts the move on. And he makes it on the layup.
He'll get to his shot. Kawhi with a whole bag of tricks from in close.
Wagner outside. Back to Fultz. Takes it inside. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the Clippers have possession. The Magic making their last shot.
You know, Leonard, very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from three.
Isaac outside. Back to Wagner. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Nice move. And rejected.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Here's Ben Carroll. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Here's Leonard. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Banchero. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Banchero's gotten his second bucket.
Now that's impressive. Banchero showing you he can do damage from the mid-range, too.
And there's the rejection. In transition, the Magic on the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Defense wasn't quite ready for that Banchero move. Got them all flustered and flummoxed with that pump fake.
He hits the second from the line. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy. And offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Hits a three-pointer.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting strokes.
Now here's George. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And it's good for 2.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Now here's Zubac. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's the fast break. Picked by Isaac. From deep. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Covington up top. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grid?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
After a slow start to his career, Clark, it seems Markelle Fultz has found his comfort zone.
And, you know, B.A., it's really good to see because he really struggled early with that frozen shoulder injury he had and lost a lot of confidence. A former #1 overall pick, that brings a lot of pressure and expectations. Man, I tell you, this young man has weathered a lot and has come out on the other side in good fashion. Great to see.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5.
Right now they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
Here's Leonard. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz. That shot off the mark.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Westbrook. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are 2 things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group. Known for racking up triple-doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Now here's Powell. Still no points. Here's Leonard. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Wagner with a screen. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. The Clippers making a switch here. The Clippers trail. A minute 37 left in the first. The drive by Powell. Back to man. Fires the 3. No good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Suggs. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Wagner with a screen. Here's Anthony. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Pass to Powell. Back to Leonard. The 3 ball. Powell foul shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando leading. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anthony. Going inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Paul George.
That was a fearless move by Anthony there, driving directly into the defense.
2 shots.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's man. No points so far. Misses the baby hook. There's Howard with the three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
First personal foul. First team foul. Magic substitution. Number 0.
Here's Black.
Anthony. Wow.
6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Orlando gets it back. Pass to Suggs. Tries yet again. Back to Batase. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Here's Plumlee. Now here's Powell. George outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
Boy, George is an outstanding player, actually one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Out to Powell. George feels it out a bit. Here's Martin. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to man. And he drives in. It's blocked. They get it back.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That's good from Plumlee. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Second shot opportunity. Bataze can't hit.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Here's George. Plumlee. It's rebounded by Bataze. Over to the wing. Pass to Suggs. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Substitution for your players.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
And he sinks the second. It's a close game here in L.A. Wagner, left side. Pass to Carter. To end the drought. And it's Wagner off the drive. And he takes it up and lays it in. Wagner's got 5 points.
Wagner knows how to pick and pop, sets a solid screen, and then gets out of it quickly into the roll to his shooting spot.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Banchero outside. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
The kick out to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. He nails it, and we're tied.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Wagner outside. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Banchero. Here's Carter. The kick out to Banchero. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there. Not afraid to get those hands dirty.
George for 3. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Fultz. Kicks it out to Isaac. 3-pointer. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And here are the Clippers now. Trailing by 2. Westbrook outside. For 3, Covington. And the Clippers miss again.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Zubac. Out to Leonard. Takes a three. He buries it from three. Leonard's got 12 points.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
Pass to Fultz. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
First personal foul.
The Clippers trail.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Second personal foul.
Fultz with it. He has 6. Shoots over Westbrook. And Orlando again with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they'll get another chance. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so here is Orlando. It's a 3-point game. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's blocked by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Zubac with the steal. Covington with it. Wagner picks him up. Pass to Boston. Shoots over Isaac. Misses off the right iron. 1:20 left in the first half of this one. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner, his NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Leonard looking around. Fades and shoots. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
It's Wagner off the drive. Isaac for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Isaac's got 6.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Orlando calls timeout.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your brother, number 44, Mason Plumlee. Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando. Who wants it? Pacer.
Orlando calls timeout.
And check out who's coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers service.
There's 25 seconds left in the second. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Orlando converting. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Covington up top. Over Ben Carroll. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Orlando leading. Pass to Wagner. And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Here's George. Doesn't go for him.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And they get it back. Wagner, left side. Back to Ben Carroll. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that one's good. Leonard's got 16 points now.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi, whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Wagner for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Pass to Zubac. And the layup is good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Fultz. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Fultz, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
Pass to George. Launches it from deep. The shot misses.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. Wagner, he's open. It's rebounded by Zubac. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 8. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by George.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now Los Angeles with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice seal in how he goes about it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Check out Wagner getting tricky with the pump fake. Totally got the defense all out of sorts.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. The Clippers trail. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Covington. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Wagner outside. Batase with a screen. Over George. Good on the shot. And the Magic lead by 9.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
George, right side. Clock at 6. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
He's smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
And the Magic call time here.
Thank you, Hoop Group. Get up, give them one more round of applause.
Here's Suggs. Inside. And Batase gets it to go. Batase's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Pass to Morris. Drills the elbow jumper. Morris has got 5 now.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Leonard with the ball. And Howard picks him up defensively.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Plumlee pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 5-point game. Pass to man. Morris deciding where to go with it. And again, it's the Clippers.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Wagner with a screen. Back to Anthony.
DJ Boston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Back to Suggs. To the inside. And he lays it up and in. And the Magic lead by 5.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
The claw attacking. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Anthony. On the take. Yep, that one's good. And it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Tough to know if Anthony's going to drive by you or pull up. He's got both in his package. Had the defender on his heels there with the slick handle.
Pass to Leonard. That's tipped. Anthony outside. The 3. That shot, no good.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Now Morris. Back to Leonard. There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
To the paint. On the wing, Suggs. Batase with a screen. It's Suggs with a drive. And the shot goes. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Now with the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 9. Pass to Plumlee. Morris with it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And here's Howard. Back to Anthony. .32 seconds left in the third. And Batadze gets it to go. Batadze's got 8.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Puts up a deep 3. And Highland good for 3. Highland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Howard. Back to Anthony. With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Orlando, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What happened? With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Now, introducing your group.
Hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Plumlee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third personal.
That's on Wendell Carter.
First 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the second free throw is good. Orlando leading. Wagner with a screen. The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. George, no good.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Up top, Fultz. With the drive. George with it. Wagner picks him up. George, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Isaac in the post. Outside for Fultz. Up top, Bancaro. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers. Number 8, Marcus.
The Clippers trail. Here's Powell. To the inside. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And Wagner gets it to go.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
It's Powell, high post. Oh, nice D from Carter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And the Clippers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Leonard outside. Fades back. That one rolls around and rims out.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Shooting for Orlando, Paolo Banchero. At the line for 2. Validated timeout.
The Clippers making a switch here.
Come on now.
And no luck that time either.
Tell you what, they're hoping that their poor free throw shooting in the second half does not come back to bite them.
Now Westbrook. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pass to Fultz. A little mid-range shot is up. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Magic lead by 14.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Here's George. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
I got yours.
Leonard with the ball. On the money from 12 feet away. Leonard's got 20 points.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Back to Wagner. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Bancaro outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
To the middle. Here's Zubats. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubats, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
And he can't hit the second. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Leonard outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Offensive rebound. Isaac for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. Leonard for 3. Knocks down the triple. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Pass to Isaac. To the left wing. To win the drought. And Carroll drives. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And Carroll driving hard. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. And it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside. Against pretty physical defense, too.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Back to Carter. Zubats with the steal. Here's George. Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
Oh, that's just classic Kawhi Leonard. The effort, the board, the points, all of it.
Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. .111 left in the game. Pass to Wagner. Releases. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Magic.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Franz Wagner.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
And so they foul intentionally. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
It's Covington on the wing. Back to Leonard. Ooh, stolen by Fultz. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately. You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
So it's Orlando picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Yeah, I go crazy, wait, I go crazy.